Question number 57. We need to find the charge on the capacitor shown in this figure. So what happens, this 2-volt battery makes a voltage divider through these two resistances, and since it's not saying anything about the long term or the instantaneous charge, so we'll assume that it's asking about the charge, the stable charge which it carries after a long time. If there is a switch, it closes the switch, and after some time the voltage on this gets stabilized, because instantaneously it will increase slowly from 0 coulomb to some stable value. We need to find out the final and stable value, which will depend in turn upon the voltage across this resistor. So all we need to find out is simply the voltage across this resistor 10 and 20. For now, mentally remove this 6 microfarad capacitor and look at this circuit, which makes a voltage divider. This 2-volt battery gets divided into 10 ohm and 20 ohm, and this voltage divider, the voltage across these resistors will be in proportion to their resistances. So it will be into the ratio 1:2. The higher voltage will appear here and the lower voltage will appear here. So if this is the voltage, if you want to solve this, you can use the Kirchhoff law and all these things, but in general you should also always memorize a voltage divider which acts like this. The voltage across this resistor, if you call it R1 and the other is R2, then voltage across this resistor will be R1 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by V. The voltage across this resistor will be R2 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by V. And so voltage across AB is 2 volt multiplied by 10 volt divided by 10 plus 20. 10 plus 20 is 30, so this becomes 2 by 3 volt. Now this is the voltage that will appear across this capacitor, and because of this voltage across this capacitor, it will reach to a final stable value of voltage, eventual voltage, and because of it there will be charge accumulated across the Q, and that Q will be given by Q is equal to CV. C is given 6 microfarad, so 6 microfarad into 2 divided by 3, the voltage across it. 3 into 2 is 6, 2 into 2 is 4 microcoulomb. Now note that if we have a switch here, the voltage across these resistors will reach instantaneously, but the voltage, it will take some time for the voltage across this capacitor to reach, but that is not a part of this question.